Hello, my name is Erkin Sidiq. I live in Los Angeles, California. My profession is senior optical engineer in the field of space technologies. Today, I'm going to testify about two Uyghur teachers. One of them, his name is Tursunjan Hezim. He was born in 1973, and he went to Xinjiang University and graduated from there with a bachelor degree in 1996. After that, he went back to his hometown, Aqsu city, where he became a teacher at Aqsu No. Middle School. He served as a history teacher. He's an excellent teacher. The students loved him so much. I became a friend after 2005 through internet. At that time, I was writing a lot of articles in Uyghur language and publishing it in websites inside East Turkestan and China. He did editing to my many articles at that time. That's how we got to know each other. This picture we took in 2007 when I went back to visit my mother and relatives in Urumqi. He had a website called orhun.com. He had a very strong love to history. So he collected materials from internet about Uyghur history. Mostly domestic, from the domestic sources, and they put out in his website. But the Chinese government is not happy about that, and frequently visited him at home, and detained him many times and questioned him many times. After July 5th massacre in Urumqi in 2009, he got arrested. It happened in September 2000. It happened on after July 5th, 2009, and he was sentenced to 7 years in prison in July 2010. He's supposed to get out in 2017 after serving 7 years in prison, but he never got out. After that, we don't know where he is right now. If he's in the jail or in the concentration camp. He never got out since July 2010. So his only crime is to having a history website and the teaching of history, studying history in college. This is only his crime. He disappeared since then. I didn't hear anything about him recently. I tried to get some information, but I couldn't. Another person, he's a teacher at Urumqi Electronics Vocational School. I don't know him personally. I got his information recently from my friends. He died in 2015. Here's the story. His name is Erkin Sidiq, just like mine, the same as my name. His school selected certain best performers in 2015 and took them to a vocational trip to 3 countries, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand, for about 2 weeks. 13 people all together. They went to that trip, finished it, and came back. When he came back at the custom in Beijing airport, he got arrested. The reason is the police had my name in their blacklist to arrest me, Erkin Sidiq. But when they saw this Erkin Sidiq, they arrested him. They talked to each other saying, oh, the Erkin Sidiq is supposed to have a foreign passport, but this person doesn't have it. But they said, the manager told the police that doesn't matter, just arrest him. So they arrested him, kept in Beijing for 5 days. There are Chinese members in the team And also school officials, they try to explain that this Erkin Sidiq is not the Erkin Sidiq in the US. This Erkin Sidiq is their staff teacher at school, but they didn't care. They basically told the school officials, carry your own business, this is our business. And he got very severe torture in Beijing. And the other 12 members went back to Urumqi, but he went back to Urumqi 5 days later. After that, he became a different person. He frequently complained that he was mistreated, he was tortured, but he only lived 12 days after getting back to Urumqi, and he died. He was about 50 years old at that time. He's a tall, very strong, very smart person. He was a teacher. He died because he had the same name as mine. The Chinese government put out an order to arrest me if I went back, but he made a trip to the abroad, came back, and he got arrested at the airport, and as a result he died. His only crime, having a name as Erkin Sidiq as mine. I hope one day the justice will be served for his death. I hope one day the CCP regime was held accountable for crimes against humanity like this. This is just too much. Just because of his name, he died at the age of 50. Thank you very much for your attention.